Hello. Hi. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? I feel weird today, cause I recorded my demo reel on Friday, and it's done now, and everyone's, thank you, Hannah.
Yay!
And I think it turned out really, really good, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. It's not mixed yet. I thought it might be, but it's not. That was kind of a pipe dream, honestly. Whenever it's, you got flagged for credit card fraud? Oh no. Well, that's not right. If you're the one using your credit card, that's not fraudulent. I'm so sorry that happened to you. But yeah, I am excited to show you guys my demo whenever it's ready. The audio engineer, Bryson, he's kind of a fucking genius, because I had like a Kelpie rider versus like water fae sort of thing. So a lot of creature noises, and I got to make like Kelpie noises. He had me like doing a lot of fun effects, like dubbing over my own voice as like the water fae. And he's kind of an artistic genius, and I love that guy, and he's gonna be mixing it. So I'm excited to see what Bryson brings to the table here. Yeah, I'm really excited to be paid to make noises. Last night, I got out of the shower, and then Cole and Brad were like, "The fuck were those crow noises you were doing? Like, we thought there was like a crow, like on top of the roof or something." But I was just like going like, ah, 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 in the bathroom. Like during my shower, I was just kind of like doing like little like just like trying out little noises. And then I just was like, I'm sitting there conditioning like, ah, ah, ah. Yes, my K transformation. Exactly. Yeah, K is using Edgeworth's shower at like 4 a.m. and making crow noises. Yes. Exactly this. Oh, I'm so excited to play more Ace Attorney. I love Ace Attorney. Guys, did you know I really love Ace Attorney? I'm so excited to get to that. Oh yes, and I once again have Grace with me. Hi, Grace.
Hello.
My friend Grace. Sorry, I was talking about Ace Attorney and crow noises.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm just so excited. Every time I talk about Kay, I'm just so excited to play Ace Attorney Investigations. You can't be what you want to be. We have Mob Psycho Lo-Fi going on right now. Quite enjoy it. But I'm so sorry, my friend Mob. You have to... There we go. Oh, guys, I no longer have to kill myself. Because, so you remember how I forgot that I didn't pre-order the Ritsu Nendo, and then by the time I realized that I hadn't ordered it, the pre-orders were closed? I got an email that showed him just like among the pictures of ones that were on sale. And so I now have ordered him, and now I will have my Ritsu Nendo soon at some point.
Yay.
It's always scary when you like get like a hold on. Like a shipping notification for like, okay. It's like, okay, shipping label created same day, March 20th. So this is like what, like 5 days ago. Arrived shipping partner facility, USPS awaiting item. And that was 5 days ago. So I'm like, Weetsu? It's gonna be okay. Oh, intellectual fan. No. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry that happened to you. That's okay. Well, we need to get back into here and get the truth, the truthful K truth. We need to steal the truth right now. Because absolutely not. Oh, our mom watched Mob Psycho last year and we got her a Reagan plushie and we have pictures of her tucking him in. You know what?
Oh my god.
Reagan is someone that mothers and lesbians love. You know? He just has that kind of vibe. I mean, okay, if you... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's true.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's... There's something about him... I mean, like, if you hate... If you don't like Reagan, you probably, like, don't have, like, a sense of humor. Like, I don't think I've ever met someone who didn't think Reagan was hilarious. But, like... Oh, she's so sad that all of Tumblr calls him Stinky. That's just funny. That's actually kind of heartwarming, honestly. It's kind of lovely. You know? Like, I love him in the sense that, like he's like he's the fourth stooge. You know what I mean? He's funny as fuck, and I really enjoy his whole narrative, but, I don't know. To me, yeah, exactly. I like Reagan, but Mob is my boy. Exactly, like, Mob and Ritsu are, like, the main narrative that I am there for. I am there because they're just their whole shit, what they're wrapped up in, it feels so simple, but, like, life-changing for the both of them in such a believable way, that it's just, like, like, you know exactly why both of them are the way that they are. It's so good. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking about Mob Psycho. I'm gonna start playing Ace Attorney. Okay, Logic Chess. I had to leave earlier last time because it was Jesse's birthday. We're Larry Logic Chess right now. Throwback to my breakdown about Reagan during the first season. That was funny. Okay, Grace, at the season 1, like, when they infiltrate Claw. Wait, Grace, you've seen Mob Psycho, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Good. So when Reagan comes to find all the kids with the whole Claw thing, and there's that cliffhanger at the end of the episode, and it's like, Claw's boss, and then it shows Reagan, Hannah legitimately was like, oh, he lied to us! Like, Hannah got Reaganed.
Wow.
Sorry, get Reaganed, idiot. You were so concerned. It was so funny. It was really hilarious. I could not have asked for a better reaction. But anyways, our aim is to uncover anything that Larry might be hiding. However,
I didn't see anything, and I didn't do anything, and you can't prove otherwise.
It's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with. Mind chess. Commence. Why are you here? Why exactly did you come to the gallery today?
What kind of question is that? What, you think I don't belong in a gallery or something?
5 by 10. That's literally exactly what I think.
Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, I'll scribble all over it.
They're all just scribbles to begin with. He's so fucking funny!
I'm joking, okay? I never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks.
According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree. I do wish, like, cause, like, when you do the wrong answer one, it always does that, like, generic, like, I have you now, and it's like, what are you talking about, damage sprite. But I do really wish that, like, we actually saw him say each of those things. And then, like,
oh, that'd be so funny.
Like, you saw, like, the progression of, like, why it didn't work. It would be really fucking funny. Especially in the Logic Chess. Okay, I'll point it out again in Logic Chess in the next case. but because that one I would pay to see. I would pay to see it. Yeah, Edgeworth got so much funnier versus Larry, yes, but he's also hilarious. Like, there's been other times in Logic Chess where, like, I genuinely, like, I choke a little bit because I'm like, he's such a cunt. Oh my god. Yeah, unique wrong answer dialogue would be great.
Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work.
It would be so funny! Come on.
She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything at all.
And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone?
What? A guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know.
He's always freaking out. I've only said bide my time.
Fine. Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? So I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date.
And I expect you're pretty proud of this sketch.
Not so much this time, actually. But, you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she might kinda like it.
How very like you to try to tell me nothing and give so much away in the process. So, to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend, Lulu?
What? How did you figure all that out?
From your incessant prattling! You just can't help yourself, can you?
Fine! Then I won't say another word.
Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Why'd he say it like that? What the fuck? Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. I like when he goes like I like it. I call it a shark grin when he's like, because he kind of looks like a scary predator.
Blood in the Water is now stuck in the head of everyone listening who has ever listened to the League of soundtrack.
You're nothing until the thrill of the kill becomes your only law. See, the thing is that when I think about that part of the song, continuing on my Christoph Gavin animation, I see him at the front of the lecture hall, licking a postage stamp and like putting a different postage stamp in an envelope and then like handing it off as he's singing that, just like so casually.
The physicality of it. Oh, it's really good. The
thrill of the kill becomes your only law, and then he's just like walking away. It's like nothing happened, but we know. Anyways. I love talking about animatics that only live in my head that I will make someday. All right, tell me what you did once you arrived here.
What's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain.
Typical. He didn't have a pamphlet. Classic Larry. You didn't get a pamphlet? You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk?
Huh? You mean entry isn't... It's not free to get in here?
You mean to tell me that you entered without paying?
I'm sorry! Okay? It wasn't deliberate! There wasn't anybody at the reception desk is all. so I thought entry must be 3.
You're saying Ms. Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time?
Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite.
Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Ms. Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident. Again, just the worst fire safety system I've ever seen.
And right after she finally got the place open for business, too. Poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's gonna be ruined now.
For someone who doesn't have a pamphlet. Oh my god, he did. I didn't know he was gonna say that. For someone who doesn't have a pamphlet, you seem to know an awful lot about the Winter Wing. He's so obsessed with his pamphlet, it's so fucking cringe. He's such a loser. He loves that fucking pamphlet, dude. He's obsessed with it. He's sleeping with it under his pillow. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it?
No! How did you get me again? Fine, you're right. I came in here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it.
Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winter Wing. I expect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. I'm done with you, go home. Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing?
What is that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but...
You tried to get in, but couldn't?
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but... that old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking.
So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you?
Yeah, he came out of the Winter Wing door, and then down he went.
But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of? Sorry, now I'm just thinking about Edgeworth collecting pamphlets as, like, souvenirs. Like, he's got a pamphlet, like, he doesn't send postcards, he sends pamphlets. He doesn't even send them, he just collects them.
And I feel like he would be the type of person who's like, well, it's not sentimental, it's for reference in case I come here again.
Exactly. It's informational. It's not just like some stupid fridge magnet. He is keeping them on the fridge with magnets. Because, like, Phoenix is a fridge magnet guy. So, Phoenix is sticking Edgeworth's pamphlets onto the fridge with his magnets. And that's just their souvenir tradition.
Nothing's wrong with collecting pamphlets, but anything Edgeworth does is, he does in a cringy way.
Exactly. Anything he does, it immediately gets his stank on it. Oh, all your pamphlets you have to put in your scrapbook. Honestly, I kind of envy people who can, like, scrapbook. Because I don't have the scrapbooking gene. I just don't. I'm like, There it is. I don't know. This might sound morbid, but the funeral pamphlet for my mom's cousin was designed like a comic book, and it was really good. Well, you know, if that's what they wanted, you know.
That's really cool, honestly.
Honestly, if I knew I was gonna go, I think I would also design my own funeral pamphlet and be like, this is what I want. This is the vibe. This is the color scheme. This is the sequential art. Yeah, okay. Just start sticking things into pages. I just don't take enough pictures for that. I just don't take enough pictures.
If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now.
Larry seems to have the autumn and winter wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. I want to see what I'm done with you go home says. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's it. I'm done with you, Larry. Go home.
You sure? I mean, I'll totally leave if that's cool. I was just thinking of dropping by Lulu's anyhow.
No, wait! I didn't mean... My mistake.
Seriously, Edgy? I really think it's time you started taking responsibility for the stuff you say, don't you?
Yeah, AAI Edgeworth voice. Larry, go away! No! Scolded? By Larry? Forgive me. Would you mind giving me just a little more of your time?
If I have to, I guess. Maybe you could sweeten the deal with a free dinner?
Very well. I must be more careful about what I say.
He agrees.
He's like, he didn't say what kind of dinner. I'll give him $5 to get a burger or something. Yeah, Edgeworth, don't agree. He's gonna like drop, like he'll drop him off in the frozen food section of like the gas station and then drive away. Like, here, $5, dinner. What did you see in the winter wing, Larry?
You don't let up, do you? I told you, I didn't see anything.
There's got to be a Larry Edgeworth mistaken for dating AU out there. Wow, this is like yet another fic that I like don't want to exist. How do we keep doing this? Wow, that's so crazy. How do we keep making fics that suck?
I'm just gonna find and replace my the first fic I ever wrote. I'm just gonna where like Edgeworth thinks they're dating or whatever. I can't remember even, but they were like mistaken for dating.
With Phoenix.
Everyone thought they were dating or something. And I'm just gonna find and replace Phoenix's name with Larry. Just for you, Tony.
I'm gonna close the stream. I'm gonna close everything. Also, Devlings is my friend Umi, who was in the program with me, and I just listened to her demo reel, and it was so fucking good! Hi, Umi. My friend Umi. Yeah, he's getting him a $5 footlong. And, like, Edgeworth gives him a $5 bill, and Larry's like, oh, sweet, a $5 footlong! And he's like, yes. Cool. Yes, go get it. Relax? I can't relax. Do you know me? Hi, Jessie! Thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah.
Galleries are nice and all, but I kind of changed my mind once I got here. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead.
I think it's time to deploy my clue. Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easy, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse.
Well, I didn't not see something. But that doesn't prove I did see something totally terrifying either. Does it?
What, were you blinking too hard?
What?
That's what he said! It was like the first one, and then it was like, what? Were you blinking too hard?
But like, what does
What
that
the
even
fuck? Yeah, what is that
mean?
supposed to mean? Were you blinking too hard? I, for one, was reading my pamphlet. I can't stand this fucking guy. Really, Larry? Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butts, that you did, in fact, see something totally terrifying. I was reading my pamphlet and blinking normally. Oops, sorry.
How do you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? Fine. I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer.
I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets, given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate. Fucking can't stand this guy and the way he talks.
I just couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it.
Objection!
You keep talking about a Gemini statue. But there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible.
What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something?
Larry's still laboring under the misconception that he was looking at the Winter Wing. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was really looking at. The pamphlet. Yeah. He was getting the audit, so it was Pisces and Aries, I think, was it? Or something. Or Capricorn. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it was Capricorn.
Take that!
Take a look at this pamphlet. If you take the time to read it, of course. You would know if you read the pamphlet. The Autumn Wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Pamphlet W. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini.
Guess that makes sense.
Why is he not more surprised by that?
It did seem pretty weird now that I think about it. One of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either.
Other stuff? Bye, Jessie!
You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great. Let me show you.
Show me what exactly?
I drew a picture of it all. Got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. But I'm still not that confident in my work, so,
Oh gosh, hi! Hi, baby! Hi, baby! Sorry, hold on.
It's me, it's Kay! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god. They sound good with her voice. I needed to try it.
Oh, well, I want to see.
Really? Alright, here.
What on earth? It's grotesque! You're trying to tell me that the statue was crying tears of blood?
I have to say, Laurice, it's pretty scary.
Right? Because it was scary.
Yeah, Hannah, honestly, like, it actually gets my shit in the right spot.
It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes. It freaked me out so bad, I screamed out loud.
So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all? Oh, Ocean Breaths, thank you for following. You wouldn't happen to be Ocean, would you? Are you downstairs right now? Or is this a different Ocean and you're not in my house? Well... Well... Hi, Ocean. Hi. You have to see... You have to see this teapot, saucer, teacup, set that's in this case, because it's kind of, well, I hate to bring it up again, but Twinkle Twinkle Little Star is so back. So, you know, I'll point it out when we see it. Yeah, Ocean's in my walls. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly?
What do you mean, what do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish. That's what I mean.
Fish!
A goddess with a fishy bottom half? Sounds like Pisces to me.
Oh my god, you brought 12 garlics? Thank you.
I heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie.
Wow, really? I thought Pisces was just two plain old fish.
Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish? That's some pretty cursed stuff right there.
Don't be a fool. I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. Pisces I don't know why I wanted to say statue. Pisces statue sketch data jotted down in my organizer.
Look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer. Duh.
I simply thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom. What's that supposed to mean? What?
You're the worst, Edgy! The worst!
Kinda freaky deaky though, huh? A statue with a bottom half that changes shape? I'm pretty keen to find out what went down in the Autumn Wing, aren't you?
I suppose I am, yes. I know, that's what I was thinking, Dragon Horse. I was like, is he gonna use it to, like, wipe his ass? Like, what's my... Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now.
Thanks. Good work, Detective. It seems it's finally safe to enter the Autumn Wing.
The good detective sure has impeccable timing.
Come on, let's go take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue.
You're going in there, Kay? Maybe I should come along too.
Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. All right, everyone, to the Autumn Wing. Here we are at last, after that 30-second walk across the, like, here we are at last. I guess it, because they were not in the Winter Wing before, they were in the Autumn Wing, but like, you know. Here we are at last, and it really does look a lot like the Winter Wing.
Glad you could make it. Oh, hey there. You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry.
No, for the last time, the name is Laurice Dunim.
Detective, your report, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. Okay, so first off, I found a blowtorch. The nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used pretty recently.
Was somebody using it to heat something? Used blowtorch data, jotted down in my organizer. Was the stepladder already like that when you entered?
Yeah, guess it was used by whoever let out the gas. The gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid.
Hannah, you better fucking give me a play-by-play on your banana bread. Okay? Like, you better. Is that so? A Pisces statue!
Huh? You're sure up on your constellations, sir. You know what the one in the other case is, too?
This is the Autumn Wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn. It's all in the pamphlet!
Guess there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. That weird cloth that's draped around it kind of tripped me up. Isn't that a piece of luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here?
Now we have evidence from the IS-7 incident, too? Now, oh, okay, right, because there's people, so hold on. Now we have evidence from the IS-7 incident, too? Luminous cloth data jotted down in my organizer. Grovey told me to inspect that, so I will.
Taking a look around. It seems there's a piece of luminous cloth on each of the other cases, too.
Yeah, and that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath real bad.
Sure, let me whip them all right off for you.
Whoa, they're beautiful.
I love that she looks so pissed. She's like,
I love art. They're so beautiful.
so the transformation Larry witnessed. Could it have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue's lower half fell away? I don't think you get a walking around segment in this bit. Oh, okay, cool. I will. Thank you so much. Let's examine it. This dark shade of blue. Being around such a calming color from time to time just might do me some good.
Jeez Louise, Miles Areno. Talk about corny. You could fill an entire extra large bucket by yourself.
Yeah. That's rich coming from you, Fender. He silly. These must be the switches that change the color of the cloth. Let's see if they work. Damn, that battery! 18 years, fuck! Wow! Well, the cloth has certainly changed color. Needing to be around that blue color more often? What the fuck? I didn't even catch that!
Cool. This is like the one part I remember very specifically.
Could it be true? Are we like, is this this is, sorry, my brain's not all with me. Was that extremely gay ass? Or am I crazy? I think I'm pretty sane, actually. Could this be real? Could this be true? Guys. Naramitsu. I know. Listen, I know. It's gonna polarize a lot of people, but like, consider this. You know, consider that. Just think about it. Just think about it a little bit. It's glowing with a pale blue hue.
And according to Detective Gumshoe, this is what it looked like when it was still draped over that statue.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back in the VOD and screen cap that, because now okay. I need that as evidence. Indeed. But what does that have to do with the case? What did he fucking say? Scream cap it. Okay. Okay.
See, Edgy? See? I wasn't imagining things, and I wasn't mistaken.
Ah.
Listen, Milester, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that somebody deliberately tried to make this room look just like the Winter Wing.
I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken. I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken. Look at that. See? They fit perfectly. I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken. Yes. I was thinking exactly the same thing. They even covered the statues up in just such a way as to make them look similar. With a cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same.
Ditto for Capricorn. Cover his bottom half up and he looks pretty much like Taurus. The other two can't be fixed as easily, so covering their cases up completely was the only answer.
So somebody went to some lengths to disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here. Wouldn't you, Fender? Oh, here. Yay! Mr. Winner! And Judge Cavell.
Ugh, what the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my scene, you hear?
It's my scene. Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I have failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required at every crime scene. She's so funny. And that co-opting the good detective for your own ends is neither right nor good. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the goddess of justice would have me judge you.
You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way around.
It was? Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot.
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Your, salary check is taking a hit. Bet you're looking forward to payday now. Always wanted to say that.
What's wrong with him?
I like the idea that when he says payday, the first thing that comes to mind for Eustace is not like getting paid, it's the fucking like payday chocolate bars. Like, he just thinks about paydays.
100%. Man, getting a wage cut from you of all people.
Not so fast, Mr. Winner. I was simply assisting with the police's investigation as a witness and a bystander. Detective Gumshoe is entirely in the right.
Oh, he is, huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's not what I'm saying at all. Oh my gosh, Big Clingy, welcome back! Oh, I missed you. Welcome back. How are you doing? So nice to have you here once again. Yes, we're finally in Investigations 2. And I don't know. I guess, yeah, you were here when I was talking about taking my voice acting course, but I just recorded my demo reel, so that's very exciting. But yeah, I probably next week I'll like let everyone listen to it or whatever. We'll listen to it together. Whatever. I had a lot of busy Wednesdays this year. It's Tuesday. It's Toxic Tony AI Tuesday. It's Tuesday everywhere in the world right now, for sure.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump.
Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. Yeah, Wednesday in Australia. Australia's not real. That's a good one. But we must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. Toxic Watoni Wednesday. It's not Wednesday, it's Wednesday. Oh, thank you! My Gavel voice is on my demo reel. Because I love doing it a lot. And I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed ground of this scene.
What? But we only just got here!
I love writing in my diary, and after Wednesday, I have to write It's Tony Tuesday. After Wednesday? Please tell me Old Lang Syne is on this. I'm sorry, I couldn't fit him. I had someone turning into a werewolf, but I was already really pressed for time. And it made me really sad. But I was like in the booth and my director was like, "What are we cutting? We have to cut something." And I'm like, these two voice prints are so similar. I know, it was so sad. It was really sad. But when I book a job with Lang Voice, I'll let everyone know. Oh, I see. Diary example. Date 2025 Wednesday. It's Toxic Tony Tuesday. Yes. Okay. True. The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings on Eustace, and Eustace alone. Yeah. This line really... We're questioning the goddess of justice's judge of character, honestly. No, you're right, Grace. Okay. By which you mean this is Mr. Winner's case?
That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up act to get off the stage.
Who are you calling a warm-up act? A little extra one for you.
After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything.
What did you say? A suspect? Already? Who?
Who else but your artist friend over there?
Me? What's going on, Edgy?
Your guess is as good as mine. I can't even begin to understand how the boy's mind works.
Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset.
Lack the attitude? Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of fate.
What?
He doesn't know the real winning turn of the...
What did he
Am I
mean by
crazy?
this?
Am I crazy? Yes, okay. Case 2 is, like, it's fine. I like Case 2 because I really like, Fifi Lagarde, and I really like, Bodhidharma Canis, so... And those two are both in that case, and I just really love...
Fifi.
Miss Fifi Lagarde! I don't know what he means by this. Can someone help me? What did he say? You lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset. Okay. All right. Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase. Yeah, he should say lack the aptitude. Next text box. Oh, okay. Thank you. Something, something, something. Play the game, Tony. I can imagine that it was a pain in every part of your body to translate Eustace. Just because, like, I imagine I've been watching a YouTube video or a YouTube channel where it's called Real Japan, and it's like just these two guys going over kanji that look identical but are pronounced differently, or kanji that are pronounced the exact same but look totally different, or they're pronounced the same and look the same but mean two different things, or whatever. And it's just like, it looks just so confusing, but it's very entertaining. So I imagine it's much like that. That I imagine that's his gimmick, yeah. That sounds like it sucks. Well put, Eustace. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude.
Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy?
Wow, he's totally shameless. Wow.
Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor there a few questions. And he told me where the poison gas came from.
And where might that have been?
It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. Can't think of the name just now, though.
Is there a party going on in your house?
There are so many people in my house, Tony.
It's okay.
Hate it.
I really don't think anyone can hear them. I think it's just me, because you're right in my ear. It's fine.
Okay, good.
Wait there a second. Let me just call him real quick.
Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone.
Why let him make the call if you know the answer?
The gas was created by mixing two specific chemicals.
She's avoiding the question.
Ubiquium and asphyxion.
What kind of chemicals are they?
Ubiquium is a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. Paint and dishwashing liquids, among various others. On its own, it's entirely benign. So it's something anyone could get their hands on. Eustace, there's always parties going on in my house. To celebrate my achievements, of course. Precisely. But the same cannot be said for asphyxion.
That does sound nasty. What's it used for?
It is the main ingredient in a product called Infesticide Ultra. It is pure white in color and is unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it is nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we are currently investigating where it might have come from. In Japanese, these are both silly-sounding terms that sound like chemical names. The first, yokuarium, comes from yokuari, normally occurring. The second is todomesason, which comes from final blow. Yeah, normalium and fatalium. Listen, normalium and fatalium will always be famous to me. Ubiquium and asphyxion are great, but normalium and fatalium, come on.
I'm back, and I know the name of the chemical now.
Don't waste your breath. Judge Gavel informed us already.
Huh? Oh, great. That'll make this quicker, I guess. So, the source of the gas, ubiquium, is used in paint and stuff, right?
Oh, you came up with normalium and fatalium. Snaps.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
And there was somebody here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Your friend, the artist.
You can't accuse me just because of that.
Objection to the paints on that palette in your hand.
Edgy, is this kid okay? He seems a little...
Indeed. I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Hey! Quit talking about me like I'm not even here!
Ignore them, Eustace. They're simply intimidated by you. Nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions?
Winning? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers.
Winning?
Our friend the artist here won the race to find the victim and was first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which, as we know, is found in paint. He was carrying paint on his person, and he was one winning stride away from the victim. Which surely makes him the winner on our list of suspects. Right, Gavel? You think so too, right?
It is a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. Well, would the artist like to share his version of events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Lots of his presses are good, but the third line had some good dialogue in the fan translation. Okay. I think someone in my chat, when I streamed this, counted the winning puns. That's great. That's great. Share what the final tally was. Or something more sinister. The catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps.
Think I might have left my heart there, you know? And you might have picked it up.
I would be careful what you say to me. My gavel is already primed to deliver a guilty verdict.
Objection!
Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best.
Objection!
Quit stalling! You can't run away from the fact that my reasoning is flawless. So admit defeat and crawl on out of here with your tails between your legs, because I win.
I win!
I just love how you said that. I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic. But I don't suppose I have much choice. Yeah, Larry's negative Riz. I love the way that she's like, Larry hits on her and Eddie hits on her, and both times she's just like, you're in danger. You're in danger. And you know it.
Winner's winning deduction.
I also, banana bread update halfway through the recipe, oven preheating, the winner winning. Duh. You're making me crave banana bread. You're making me want banana bread. This is fucked. Okay, let me just do the third one first. Because...
Hold it!
It's by no means certain that paint was the source of the poison gas.
Ha! Well, it's by no means certain that it wasn't either.
Was that supposed to sound clever? Copying Mr. Edgeworth's speaking style isn't a shortcut to looking cool, you know. It's quite the opposite.
You make it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak.
Anyway, to bring it all home, my winning deduction shows he had paint and he was closest to the victim.
Your face is by no means certain. Boom!
Yeah, in the fan translation, this was
Mimicking what Mr. Edgeworth says won't make you look cool at all. Like, at all.
I just want to do all.
Hold it!
I'll be the first to admit that he's something of a suspicious character.
Objection!
First to admit? Are you trying to beat me to it?
I think Eustace is at his best when I want to drop kick him.
But you can't! Because I'm the winner!
The winner.
I'm the first rate, always! Huh? I'm a first-rate artist, you say?
Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. Please, Mr. Winner, just continue. Final winning pun count was 50. That's great. That's lovely.
Hold it!
We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products.
Right, which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious.
But isn't it also found in a bunch of other stuff too?
She has a winning point, I guess.
The winner.
Right, Gavel?
Please keep doing that. It's really funny.
See, the thing is, it's like only funny when Kay is interrupting someone saying it. So like I can't do it as Edgeworth. So it has to be when Eustace is.
Okay, you make a good point.
I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquium is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things. In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation.
No! But just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you?
Hold it!
That's really all you're basing your suspicion of Mr. Butts on? You really could. There's so much more about him. There's so much more that you could be basing this on.
What? You have a problem with that? Then show me some proof, loser. Put up or shut up.
Oh my god.
We're so aggressive.
He's literally asking for it, Mr. Edgeworth.
He is. So let's find the right piece of evidence and really give it to him. We know that Mr. Winner isn't much of a listener. And we also know that his reasoning is likely to be based on a flawed assumption.
Yeah, he even phoned the other guy, and he still got it wrong somehow.
Let's get this over with as quickly as we can. It's a waste of all our time. No, this is not a waste of my time. I'm like happy smiling joy right now. I actually can't remember what the right answer is here. I was not paying attention. Hold on. First on the scene. Okay. Carrying paint on his person. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. For some reason, on this archive transcript page, the overruled bubble is gigantic and taking up the entire page. It's overruling it. It's overruling it. Aw, I needed some happy, smiling joy in my life right now. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I could bring you some happy, smiling joy. Ace Attorney always makes me feel happy, smiling joy. What? Except for now. What the fuck? Why would I? Okay, hold on. Evil and screaming and anger. And what do you think of this piece of evidence?
What do you want to know?
Don't you see? It proves that there's a contradiction in your testimony.
What?
Calm yourself, Eustace. His so-called evidence proves nothing.
Huh? Really?
Yes. Maybe so. If only Judge Cavell weren't here. If you could try to ensure that there is some substance to your interjections, Mr. Edgeworth. Fear not, Your Honor, for I intend to do just that. Okay. I think I probably just pressed it on the wrong one. Unless they were telling me... Am I having a Eustace moment?
Objection!
I'm literally having a Eustace moment. This is crazy.
Overruled.
Guys!
I
Guys!
hate how unhelpful I can be to you because I'm so focused on just like reading the lines that I'm reading that I'm not paying attention to anything else.
Happy smiling joy. Thanks, Grace. Happy smiling joy. Except for when I actually have to remember how to play Ace Attorney. And I'm like, oh, I had to pay attention to like what was going on here. I didn't just get to watch. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, what are you trying to tell me? Right, he was carrying paint on his person and he was one winning stride away from the victim. Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh, fucking Ubiquium is the non-toxic one. You know, basic reading ability is required to fully enjoy this video game.
It's okay. I understand.
Objection!
Sorry, guys. Your deductions are anything but winning, I'm afraid. Unless you're looking to win a prize for incoherence.
So you agree that I deserve a prize?
Whoa, he's dense!
Whoa! What?
So you agree that I have muscles?
Mr. Edgeworth, we gotta drop kick this guy. Let's kill him.
What you deserve is to be set right. I know, yes, you can send Tony in the chat, it's whatever. I know, I was having a moment. The gas came from within the case containing the sculpture of Pisces.
It did. And it was created by the artist guy. With the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium.
Allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, as fiction. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all.
It wouldn't? I thought they said that the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium.
So you're telling me all this was based on a mishearing of the forensics report?
Yeah!
The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should be worrying about.
aptitude? What does that even mean?
You literally used the word 5 minutes ago!
It means one's ability, or how suited one is to a particular task, Eustace.
And attitude, the other word you misused only minutes ago as well, is another thing entirely.
I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
What I am doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation.
Overruled.
Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statements.
I fucking love this song. And what flaws might those be?
Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing. And secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime.
But the paint isn't important on its own, surely. Presenting wrong evidence in this one coming up is funny. Okay. I summed up my thoughts working on Eustace in the fan translation as "You're my baby and I love you, but also, oh god, why?" Yeah. It's like, you know, like I want to drop kick him into, like, I want to drop kick him and punt him so hard he, like, ends up with his head in the ceiling. But, like, I wouldn't want him any other way. That's why I love him. That's why he's my baby, you know? What's important is the combination of the red ubiquium and the white asphyxion. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Surely we need to figure that out before anything else.
Indeed we do. And that is what Eustace will be investigating next. Or what he would already be investigating, had you not been here making needless trouble.
We are not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you toward a vital clue as to how it was done.
He is bluffing, Eustace. Ignore him.
It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner.
If you are sure.
Come on, then. Show me what you've got. What shows how the gas was created, huh?
So, okay, wrong evidence. All right, let's do something wrong.
Take that!
This piece of evidence shows pretty conclusively how the gas was made.
You would be well advised to steer clear of Mr. Edgeworth and his little theories, Eustace. They can cause dizziness, nausea, and perjury.
That's so funny. He visibly moved away from me.
I hear it's contagious.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't let them poison the discourse. You can do this!
I should have evidence somewhere of ubiquium and asphyxion having been mixed. Red ubiquium and pure white asphyxion. Yeah, Ace Attorney, I love your advanced graphics.
You're saying this somehow shows us how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. Thank you for noticing.
Well, they do say I have a good eye.
Who? Who exactly is saying that?
The red tears Mr. Butts saw. That was the ubiquium.
Wait a second. You're saying the statue cried the stuff out? What, so our culprit is some kind of evil spirit?
We all know ghosts don't exist. Please. How much time am I going to have to waste talking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed something. They must have mixed with something else inside that case.
What? And what evidence do you have that that's what's happened?
Sorry, for some reason my brain could not comprehend what you were saying there. And it just sounded
That's
like...
because I was saying it very wrong.
Okay, it just kind of sounded like the kid that's like, did you ever have a dream? If you wish, if you could, that you could do anything.
Yeah.
Honestly, normal Eustace thought process.
The evidence is right here in the sketch I just showed you. I need to point out the part that shows that the two liquids had mixed together. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion. Upset stomach, diarrhea.
Take that!
It's the Pepto-Bismol. Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows that the two chemicals mixed.
Wait, I don't get it.
I love that he was like, wait, I don't get it.
Wait, the fuck are you saying? How does that prove that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxion?
We have an artist with us. Why don't we ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colors. What happens when you mix red with white?
Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edgy. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot knows that red and white make pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks.
That will be more than enough, thank you. Do you see what I'm getting at now, Mr. Winner?
Oh, I think I do. Ubiquium is red, asphyxion is white. Mix the two together, and you get pink. That's what the pink liquid is.
Yes, very good. We got there in the end.
Yes. Interesting.
I think you finally convinced him.
Overruled.
Mr. Edgeworth, you have raised a possibility, nothing more. We cannot know for sure that this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. And besides, the sketch you are attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its veracity?
Hey, I drew everything exactly as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth.
Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinion.
Oof, she's a cold one, but I like it.
You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to all of our satisfaction.
Overruled.
Yeah. I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, what if I just threw and then Larry was in jail? Would that be sick or what?
Larry is addicted to not shutting up. It's
Yeah.
his problem.
Yeah.
It may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth. Especially as there is another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the autumn wing?
Adding chalky chips. Oh, oh, fuck.
Until you are able to, there is little more to discuss.
Wait, maybe the victim could help us out with that?
Mr. Gusto, he is still unconscious and in critical condition.
He is? Oh.
I like seeing her do her thing.
Now, if you don't mind, Eustace needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. If you would be so kind as to leave him in peace. For the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess that you need not ever be summoned to testify. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist?
If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Ms. Ice Queen.
I am Justice Verity Gavel, and I would be grateful if you would dispense with the childish epithets.
Epithets? Epithets? Epithets. I know how to say this word. Epithets? Epithets. I said it right. Epithets. Whatever.
Oh, finally she tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Laurice Donim, but you can call me Laurice.
Epithets? Is it a th or a t? Epithets. Oh my gosh, it's Esteban! This is so crazy. Umi's still here, I think. Oh my gosh.
If you could stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Donim.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It's just, there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it, and then the old guy came tumbling out.
It does appear that the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, that does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time That does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I am afraid.
Objection!
Well, as it happens, I can back our pal here up on that. Yep, we tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said. It was locked up tight. Ain't that so, Miles Reno?
It is. I distinctly remember how it went.
So, Winterwing... Huh? I don't believe it. It's locked.
Thanks, Umi. Did you hear that? Yes! Okay, thank you. I love Miles McSmiles. Miles McSmiles. You were not here when we were discussing Miles McSmiles. The idea of like baby Edgeworth, baby Miles walking into Edgeworth and Co. and Eddie calling him Miles McSmiles when he knows that Miles is like,
My name is just Miles. It's Miles Edgeworth.
and he's like, Miles McSmiles? What are you talking about? You're my pal Miles Reno, Miles McSmiles. What's going on? It's like if he's having like a bad day in grade 1? A bad day in grade 1. It's like, what's going on, Miles McSmiles? Ugh! Throwing up.
The gallery's open for biz, but the Wonder Wings off limits? What gives?
Prior to the incident with the gas, it was not possible to enter this room from the outside.
Overruled.
And what is to say that your suspicious friend was not in here with the victim the entire time?
Objection!
The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas
Search him for a gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one.
He's like actually edgy about that. He just had one.
So it's like the hot new fashion trend,
Yeah.
actually?
I see. Then I suppose we will have to take you... Then I suppose we will have to take you at your collective word.
Double points if Eddie latches onto Miles McSmiles because Greg called him Smiles once and Eddie only happened to overhear it. The thing about me when I play Ace Attorney is that I'm not okay.
Real.
That was a little too easy. Well, Judge Cavell, do you accept that Mr. Butts is no longer a viable suspect? And that once again, Mr. Winner's deductions have fallen short of the mark?
What are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions.
You know, it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right?
Very well. Then perhaps we should call our next suspect. Mr. Dunim, you may step down from the stand.
Huh? Go, you mean? But I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please.
Overruled.
Show no mercy! Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love it!
I love it!
Larry, shut the fuck up.
Edgeworth is just like, pushes him to the side. Who exactly is this next suspect?
The pharmacist, Delicious Scone. Your artist friend may have struggled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra. But someone in her line of work would surely have a better idea of where such a thing might be acquired. The court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Eustace, we will go and fetch the suspect. Your winning smile will bring her running, I'm sure.
My winning... Of course, Cavell. Let's go get her at once. Hey, Detective Flatfoot, you carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay?
Sure.
Is it possible? Could Judge Cavell have suspected Ms. Scone from the start?
Now that you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. Winner like she usually does, huh?
What exactly is your angle here, Judge Cavell? Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, every time she doesn't oppose your contradictions usually means she has an angle. I enjoy that, the kind of dynamic there with, like, Eustace being such a persistent annoyance, but, like, you know that, because Edgeworth says multiple times, like, this guy is clearly an idiot. I want to know what Judge Cavell is thinking, because, like, I can tell she's planning something, she knows something, and she set us up before, but, like, Eustace is such a persistent annoyance that she still gets away with it. I just think their dynamic is, like, it's a really interesting, like, antagonist dynamic. I pull second 12:05 p.m. Zodiac Hall, Autumn Wing.
They sure are taking their time. I thought this was supposed to be a 10-minute recess.
Sorry to keep you losers waiting. But wait no longer. I won the race to find Delicious Scone, and here she is.
Hello, dears. This lovely young man said you wanted to speak to me. delicious scone, purveyor of the most wondrous wares a pharmacist can offer at your service. Delicious to my pals, and even Miss Delicious to some.
You can call me the winner, and I'll call you whatever I want.
Oh, all right, then. All right, Winnie Pooh, whatever you say. It's lovely to meet you, dearie.
So much for call me the winner.
Oh, have we met before, young man?
Got a load of this, Delicia. That's Miles Edgeworth, Gregory's son.
Well, I never! It's a pleasure to meet you, Milesy Smiles.
If you must address me by my given name, just Miles will do.
Oh, Greggy Peglegs, boy! And it's all grown up too! Make me feel my age, why don't you?
Ah, bit clingy, thank you. I'm happy the voice is making you smile. She's just so like, she's so funny. I love voicing her. She's just kind of like she's silly. Milesy Smiles. Yeah. I wonder just how old she is.
Eustace, I believe we have some questions for our pharmacist.
Oh, yeah. What brings you to the gallery today, Miss Scone?
Why, I came to see dear old Moody Judy, of course. We've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's gonna stop me visiting her and
Hold on. Sometimes they do difficult things.
and no one's gonna stop me visiting her now. Visiting her! We've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's gonna stop me visiting her now. Visiting her now. That sounds better. No one's gonna stop me visiting her now. Yeah, that's better.
I understand that you helped look after Mr. Gusto in the immediate aftermath of the attack.
It would have been funny if an ancestor of hers showed up in Great Ace Attorney. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would have been great. That really would have been funny. An evil baker! An evil pharmacist baker!
Oh, I didn't do much really. Just whipped up a quick antidote for the dear old doctor.
Wow! You can make an antidote just like that?
Oh yes, dear. As long as I have the right ingredients, I can throw together just about any medicine you like. It certainly helped that the medical room was well equipped, though. We were much better off treating him here than losing vital minutes taking him to a hospital. Anyway, we did what we could. The rest, well, that's up to him.
And do you know the victim, Miss Delicious?
Oh, yes. Well, sort of. It's been 18 years since I last saw him. Apparently, he's famous these days. One of the best confectioners in the world, or so they say.
Interesting. So, he's a well-known public figure?
It's just her grandpa, and he looks identical except for a beautiful whipped cream mustache. Yes, this.
Really good?
Yes, that's really good.
Oh, yes, dear. He was on the news and everything. Confectionery crafting king of the world, they said.
Wow. So the old dog really went to Zhengfa and upped his game, just like he said he would.
Perhaps if we could proceed to the matter at hand, Ms. Scone. Are you quite familiar with a substance known as Infesticide Ultra?
Of course, dear. You use it to get rid of... You know what? Oh, it's awfully strong, though. That's why they don't sell it in the shops.
Might I ask what you mean by you-know-what?
The little blighters that frighten the life out of poor innocent ladies like yours truly, that's what. Ghastly little creatures running around people's nice clean kitchens and terrorising them. Oh, I get it. Those.
Thank you, Miss Scone. One more question, if you don't mind. Are you aware of what happens when the chemicals asphyxion and ubiquium are combined?
Oh, yes?
It's right there in the Infesticide Ultra instructions. Do not mix with products containing ubiquium. Ever. Because if you do, they react with each other and make a horrible poisonous gas. What was it again? Effects of inhalation include respiratory complications and, well, death.
And poor old Gusty very nearly didn't make it.
To make that much gas, you'd need, probably 500 milliliters of every chemical, I'd say.
She certainly talks like a skilled pharmacist.
Ubiquium's awfully thick and sticky, and it eats up very quickly indeed. It's also bright red and smells minty fresh. Oh, and cheap as chips, that's why they use it in everything.
Oh, yeah. Gusty was her nickname for him in the Fran translation, too. Worlds colliding? This is crazy.
Asphyxion's more watery, and it's white in colour.
That will do, thank you. You are clearly well informed, Miss Scone.
As well I should be, dearie. After all, Infesticide Ultra is made by the company I work for. Oh, but before you get the wrong idea, they don't go around handing out free samples. As I say, it's awfully, terribly dangerous. You couldn't buy it even if you wanted to.
Yes, Miss Scone, very interesting indeed. I think that tells us all we need to know.
Strange. I thought she suspected Miss Scone. But something in that smile makes me wonder if she has some other angle in mind.
What is it, Detective Flatfoot? Any developments to report?
Yes, sir. Turns out the sculpture's glass display case is open from the top.
Huh. That's rather unusual.
And the temperature inside can be adjusted too, all the way down to 0 degrees. The Pisces case was kept at 26 degrees. Dang near got my hand stuck to it.
Are they speaking in Fahrenheit?
Probably. Sorry.
26 degrees Celsius. I wish that was me right now. Ugh.
It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit in my room right now, Tony, or it was when before I asked
F to
Nightfall to turn the
C.
AC on.
Oh! It is 26 degrees Celsius. That's
80
80 degrees Fahrenheit, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was just
I fucking wish that were me.
That's really funny.
We're lucky you escaped alive. Anything more relevant to the case?
You should have just kept it in Celsius. You should have just kept it in Imperial, okay? Like, who gives a shit about these bitches? Fuck.
I can't even say anything. I understand.
Yeah, they found something on the underside of the top part of the Pisces case. Traces of ubiquium.
Oh, now we're talking.
That's odd. If there was ubiquium stuck to it, it should have stayed stuck. After all, at 26 degrees, it would be... bleh. After all, at 26 degrees, it would have been frozen solid.
It would, huh? So, how did things wind up as they are now?
I think Kay might be able to help us figure that. Bleh. I think Kay might be able to help us figure out just that. Or at least, Mr. Thief might.
You guys are that desperate to get on my good side, huh? Fine. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but take it away.
Can't believe I'm taking orders from this guy. But whatever, anything for the truth.
Overruled.
Before you get too carried away, the goddess of justice has no need of your help. We will find the truth ourselves.
Youch! Why so frosty, Judge G? Your baby prosecutor just gave us the big thumbs up. What's the issue here? Oh, wait. Don't tell me the committee has some dirty little secret it doesn't want us finding out.
I am not required to explain myself to you. But if you feel that you absolutely must participate in the investigation, perhaps you can prove to me that it will be worth our while to keep you around.
What exactly does she have in mind here?
Who triggered the release of the poison gas? If you can answer this question, I will consent to your participation in the investigation. Bars.
You heard the lady, Smiles. Somebody opened the Pisces case and let out that gas. Considering what we've learned so far, there's only one person it could possibly be, no?
Yes. The answer is indisputable.
In that case, please kindly provide it now. Who released the poison gas?
Take that!
The victim, Carmelo Gusto, is the only person to have entered the Autumn Wing. Now, fuck, I always get the inflection wrong. Carmelo Gusto. Because I always think of Gusto. Fucking French-ass movie. Thus, only he could have opened the case.
Correct. That appears to be the only logical answer. Very well, I will permit your participation in this investigation to continue. However, if at any point I feel you are contributing nothing of value, you will be removed immediately.
Understood. Even if Mr. Gusto did open the case, we still have no idea why.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me what you want to see. Let's get it going.
Let's use the data we've collected to recreate the scene before the poison gas went off.
On it.
She is so cute!
Don't scare me like that!
So this is what you were talking about. You're Mr. Thief.
Let's begin by examining the Pisces sculpture. There's a generous amount of ubiquium frozen to the underside of the top part of the case.
Yeah, which is what's keeping that lid on real tight.
Yeah, I like how Edgeworth and Verity both call it Mr. Thief. Yeah.
The actual glass lid is all cracked, though, right? Somebody really went to town on your little house there, huh, Pisces? Pisces?
No. Gumshoe would say that.
Pisces.
Pisces.
Pisces. And do we have any idea of how the glass lid might have come to be so cracked?
Well, it doesn't look like the outer-facing side of the glass suffered any damage.
I see. So we have a cracked piece of glass that we know was ice cold on its inner-facing side. And we also know that it wasn't damaged in any direct way on its outer-facing surface. Thoughts?
Ice cold. Makes me think of the way you glare at people, sir.
Cracks. Maybe think of those deeply etched lines in your forehead.
She's so fucking funny.
It was cracked by heat expansion. Applying heat to ice-cold glass from the outside will cause it to crack.
Huh. Well, I appreciate the science lesson, but why is it all heat cracked in the first place?
Why, indeed. A heat-cracked glass lid, lined on its underside with frozen ubiquium.
You look like the cat that got the cream, Miles Arena. You know what happened, don't you?
Why is Kay not in future trilogy? We're literally always asking this. We're literally I'm always asking this. Because you know she would have so much to say about his glasses. That alone. Among everything else. Kay, everyone who hates Kay is a completely no reading comprehension skills whatsoever. We don't even fucking get me started on when I come across people who are speaking ill of my daughter. Yeah, this is not only not a safe space for K-haters, this is a dangerous place for K-haters. I will zero in on your location and find you. Yeah, the K-haters could never smile world this high. They could never have smiling happy joy. And that's why they hate Kay, because she's the embodiment of smiling happy joy.
She literally is. Your illustration, Tony, is still my desktop background.
I need to read that book again. I need to think about them again. Yes, I do.
You need to look at the art again.
I need to read the fic
That's what
again.
you need to do.
No, I need to read the fic again.
No. Okay.
You tell me what to do?
Okay, good.
Tell me what to do right now?
K witness and A7 trust.
Yes. Well, that's why I drew that.
I would love to have that level of trust. Sorry, I'm muted.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think Kay was his character I understood more as I got older, understanding her daughter energy more. Exactly.
Yeah. I can see, like, if you're, like, a teenager, especially, like, a young teenager, maybe you don't get it quite yet, but...
I don't know, there's just something, like, you look more at it and you're like... She, like... It's just like so what a teenage daughter acts like.
Yeah.
It just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. They make me joyous. They make me smile world even.
I certainly do. And what's more, I know how Mr. Gusto opened the case.
Guys, I'm so fucking excited to get to case 4. You don't even know. It's the Tony bait of all time.
What? But you didn't give me a chance to figure it out first.
Ah! I saw a post the other day on Reddit talking about how they didn't get the relationship between Edgeworth and Kay because it's weird for Edgeworth to care so much about another person. That's the whole point. That's the whole fucking point. That's like literally the whole point of the entire video game in general. That's the whole point if you have reading comprehension skills. So crazy, wow. Yes, okay. Sonic and Tails is sibling vibe. Yes, that's also another one that is deeply close to my heart. Yes, exactly. So true.
It would have been quite the wait.
Well, don't keep it to yourself, Edgeworth. I want answers.
How did
Mr. Gusto open the case?
Bonds between people in my video game where the central theme is bonds between people, particularly parent-child bonds? Couldn't be me. Guys, we have to get to case 4. I need it! But this case is also about parent-child bonds. Oh! Ace Attorney! Fuck!
The blowtorch showed signs of having been used recently when it was found here in the Autumn Wing. I'm reading way too fast.
The blowtorch showed signs of having been used recently when it was found here in the Autumn Wing. I think it's likely that it was used on the glass lid, causing it to crack.
A blowtorch? Who uses a blowtorch to open a glass case?
Oh, I get it.
The average Ace Attorney fan when literally anything happens. Shut the fuck up, Esteban. Shut up! Shut up. Shut up. Yeah, Investigations 2 clarifies Kay and Edgeworth's dynamic and develops her significantly, while in Investigations 1, she didn't show up until Case 3, so Westerners had the odds of liking Kay stacked against them. While that's true, I liked Kay from the moment she showed up. I was like, wow, she's funny as fuck. She's like making fun of him as he's tied up. Yeah, no, I was batting day one. I was like, this is hilarious. Can you imagine if this was his daughter? And then it really was. And then she really was. And I was screaming, crying, and throwing up. And then I played Investigations 2, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have like a hernia and like die. I think I'm gonna start crying. Oh my gosh. It was just like I just had a vision of it from the very beginning because she was so like little shit to him. Well, thank you. And I have to thank Big Clingy. I have to thank you. I must thank you for allowing me to play Investigations 2 before this point, because I don't know what I would have done, truly. There would have been a big hole in my life, in my heart, in my soul. I know! That drawing that comic of Kay in the hospital before playing AAI2, that was, well, because I was like, I don't know, I just like some fucking, I just like hurt comfort bullshit, which is why Case 4 was such a, it's so Tony bait. So I just like that kind of shit. And so I was like, I don't know, she like gets hurt on a case or something. And like, I had that conversation in my head, and yes, and I remember someone tagging it as Investigations 2 spoilers, and I was like, what? What? Excuse me? So I was like, I didn't know what was gonna happen, so I was waiting for something to happen, and then when it did happen, I was like, that is worse than I could have imagined. Oh, I love her so much. Kay Faraday's smile were, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really rambling tonight. As if I ever do anything else. Sorry, I'm just gonna read this again.
Oh, I get it. Mr. Gusto was trying to melt the frozen ubiquium so he could open the lid.
Indeed.
You beat me to the answer by a second. But we'll see who wins in the end.
Real Tony Truthos remember cliffhanger reaction. Huh? Cause she fucking... Listen, she was already my daughter and then she fucking fell off a building? Like what? When I was posting DGS fan art, it was like, I would post it and then go back to hell where I was shackled to my desk. I like completely missed. I think there was like something that I missed, like Taya got like a Phoenix and Edgeworth like plushies, and I just didn't know because I was just like so lost in my own sauce of like feverishly posting theories at 6 a.m. Anyways.
Don't try and tell us you nearly had it. You didn't have a clue.
Nuh-uh. It was Edgeworth making things hard to understand.
Kay, would you mind updating the recreation so that Mr. Winner can follow along too?
Sure. Just for him. All right, here goes.
Mr. Gusto was alone in the Autumn Wing. And while he was in here, He used his blowtorch to melt the frozen ubiquium on the underside of the lid.
Uh-huh. And?
As the ubiquium melted, it mixed with the asphyxion that was already present inside the glass case. Thereby producing our poisonous gas. I went to Staples and made a board for you! I've been thinking about him again. I can't speak anymore. There's too much I want to say right now. When Mr. Gusto had finally managed to open the lid, he would have released the gas and poisoned himself. He made it as far as the fountain room, where he collapsed.
So he opened the case and out came the gas, huh?
It seems we got there in the end.
But why the heck-a-doodle-doo did he want to open the case in the first place?
I'm not sure. In fact, we don't even know what his ultimate goal was.
I'm thinking he might have...
Get these people out of my house, Tony. Get them out of my
I'm
house.
so sorry.
It's not your fault.
I'm thinking he might have come here for the same reason I did. To check out not the autumn wing, but the winter wing. You remember, right? I thought this was where the winter wing was when we first got here.
Caught you out too, did it, my little Eddie Lumpkin? I was ever so confused, what with it being where Chillywinks' room was all those years ago. There's even the same little tree in front of the blessed door. Who wouldn't...
Who wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh?
Who wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh?
That's an interesting idiom. I don't think I've heard it before.
Oh, I've only ever heard it in, Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, when she's like, at 6s and 7s with you. Yeah, listen, Turbo Tony is devoid of whimsy and delight. She's all like, wow. It's an English idiom used to describe a condition of confusion or disarray.
Thank you, that makes sense. I wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh?
Did everyone involved with the IS-7 incident make the same mistake? I think we need to go and take another look at the winter wing. Time to see how quickly I can convince Mr. Winner, I suppose.
Eureka!
Don't say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer.
You're talking like Mr. Edgeworth again.
The answer to what, exactly?
The man was gonna end it all. A dramatic, exit stage left sort of artsy-fartsy farewell.
Have you been listening at all this whole time? Like even a little bit?
At my level, I barely need to listen to a word, and I still understand exactly half of what's going on.
Perhaps I can explain a few of the finer details to you later, Eustace. Winner's prerogative.
Winners... sure. Thanks, Gavel.
Thank you indeed. I find it's always best to leave things like child wrangling to a professional. Meanwhile, Edgeworth gets wrangled by children.
Literally.
In the meantime, don't you have something to tell Mr. Edgeworth and his friends?
Oh yeah. I totally forgot.
What is it now?
I took the liberty of investigating our friendly pink pharmacist here. Or rather, I had one of my underlings do it for me.
That's nothing to brag about, you know.
Shut up! Can't you see that I'm talking?
Shut up!
You shut up! You shut up!
You shut up!
Anyway, let's put a pin in my suicide theory for now. Yeah. I have something more important to tell you. It was Miss Delicious who set up the poison gas trap.
How could you say that?
I was greatly saddened to...
Blah, blah.
I was greatly saddened to learn of this, Miss Scone. Your profession is one dedicated to saving lives, and yet you used your expertise to try to take one.
I beg your pudding? How dare you? I did no such thing!
Oh, we have thoughts on what Kay would think of Trucy. I have so many thoughts.
Tracy, I miss her.
Cause like, okay, one common, another common theme of AAI2 that I really, really love is a lot of it is the fallout of like the kids that got left behind by the systems that were supposed to take care of them, and they were just kind of like left in the cold to with the fallout. And I think that like, cause Edgeworth is a victim of that, Kay is a victim of that, and so is Trucy. So I really think that in my mind palace, there are things that Trucy can confide in Kay that I don't think that she would necessarily confide in Phoenix at first, because Trucy has such like specific neuroses about making people happy that I think that she feels guilty enough about what happened with Phoenix, even as a small child, because she's like,
It's my job to make people happy, like...
sort of thing. Like, I think that she's very perceptive, so she would be able to like tell, no matter how well Phoenix hides it, that she has made him kind of miserable inadvertently. So I definitely think that there's something there. There's something there with Trucy confiding that sort of side of what she's feeling and thinking with Kay, because Kay is sort of more removed from the whole falsified evidence situation. Anyways, yeah. Listen, no, Hannah, we have the range, because I can go into I can go into my lecture and then I make myself sad, and then I can read that Trucy is prime little sister material, and they can steal Edgeworth's debit card. I love that. Yeah, is her depression theme called Smile No Matter What? Oh, Trucy! Ah! They make me crazy. So yeah, I think about Trucy and Kay a lot. Like a lot. I just like them. Ugh, okay, sorry. We have to continue playing the game. Perhaps you could explain, Mr. Winner. What did he say? Oh, right. That we're blaming Delicia.
You bet I can. Get a load of this.
Tony teaching Thursdays.
This is Miss Delicious's pharmacist license. And it says right here that she's authorized to handle Infesticide Ultra.
A product that we have established contains asphyxion, one of the ingredients of our poison gas.
Exactly. It's almost impossible for ordinary people to get a hold of that stuff. But Miss Delicious is no ordinary person. She's a card-carrying pharmacist.
I didn't do it! This is all just a terrible misunderstanding!
Objection!
And that's not all. There was a bottle of Infesticide Ultra in the victim's pocket. And what do you know? It's covered in your fingerprints. We know that you and Ms. Bound took the victim to the medical room. What better moment to slip the bottle into his pocket,
No!
There was only one person on the premises licensed to carry Infesticide Ultra, and that was you, Miss Scone. Furthermore, you are acquainted with Miss Bound, the owner of the gallery, meaning you would have had access to the building and ample opportunity to prepare your trap.
No, dear, listen, you don't understand. That Infesticide Ultra was stolen from me.
Lying will only lengthen your sentence, Miss Scone.
I'm not lying. It's in my bag somewhere, I'm sure of it.
What is she looking for?
That's not it. And that's not it.
That cloth looks familiar.
Ah, here we go. I knew it was in here somewhere. Look!
And what is this?
There's something written on it, I think.
April 1st. Complaint filed. Offense theft. Item stolen. Infesticide Ultra. 1 bottle. It's a crime report relating to a theft.
What?
See, you silly billies. I told you somebody pinched it off me a week ago, no less.
By which you mean to say that it was not in your possession at any point today.
That's exactly what I mean to say. I think the bottle you found might be the one I lost. I always have some in my medical bag. That's not what she said at all. I always have some in my medicine bag. Just in case, you know. And I'm supposed to keep my bag locked up tight, but I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. And now, thanks to silly old me, someone's gone and mixed up a cloud of poison gas with the stuff.
She's literally like, oh, what am I like?
Yeah. A car slightly reversed into you, no injury, but had to do something just in case. Oh, just like a little Eddie Fender? Bender? Okay. Sorry. I see. But why on earth would you carry such a hazardous substance around with you?
Like I said, just in case. You never know when one of them might appear.
You mean the ghastly little creatures that run around in people's nice, clean kitchens type of them? You could just roll up a newspaper and whack! One and done!
Psst, Gavel. What do we do now?
Sorry, that's just making me realize that Kay's reflexes are crazy. Like, if she's hitting mice with a newspaper, or like cockroaches or whatever. Wow.
Ah, of course. I think perhaps it might be wise to confirm the authenticity of the crime report, just to be safe. It can't hurt to verify Miss Scone's story, after all. She may be lying to us.
Good idea. Alright, I'm just gonna go give the precinct a call. Don't go anywhere.
You can't fucking tell me what to do. I'll take orders from you. So Miss Scone might not be guilty after all.
Indeed. If she really were the one who set up the poison gas trap, then I highly doubt she would have used a method that directly implicates her.
So, who do you think did it, Smiles?
Someone with knowledge of the victim's likely behavior, and the time and the means to prepare. 2 factors which point to one very specific person.
Oh yeah? And who might that be? Don't leave us hanging, big guy.
Who had the means to steal the Infesticide Ultra and dress up one room to look like another?
My friend Judy.
Take that!
Surely only Ms. Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could possibly have prepared in such a way. We'll need some solid evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless.
So it was her. Huh.
Strange. It's like he already knew.
Whew. Nice shooting, Miles Areno. I might have to make that associate position a permanent deal.
That is not what I was hoping for!
Ahem! I'm back. With results! The police have confirmed that the theft really was reported and logged. Which means we may have been a little hasty with some of our conclusions, team.
You mean that every single one of your conclusions proved to be hogwash?
No! I mean, we're only just getting started.
Oh, then what's our next move?
Well, first we need to go and talk to Ms. Bound.
And then?
And then I'll think about what to do after that.
Eustace. Mr. Gusto's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate that room more thoroughly.
Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Flatfoot, go investigate the Winter Wing.
Yes,
Gavel, we're going to talk to Ms. Bound.
Very good, Eustace.
We'll join you, if you don't mind.
and Larry's still here for some reason.
He's on his little phone. He's like,
Yeah. I'm on my Nokia.
I will second 1:35 p.m. at Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room.
All right, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me.
Hey, Mr. Winner, weren't we gonna go talk with Miss Bound ourselves?
Sure, but I thought, why not let the grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I can just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy.
You spoiled little...
Ugh, he's so exhausting. I need a break. Huh? There's something in the fountain. It's a body!
That sounded so good.
What on earth? Order! Order in the court! Somebody call forensics!
Bad news, sir! Really bad news!
Order! I will have order, detective!
The ice sculptures in the Winter Wing! They've all melted! What?
Did? Huh?
Say?
That's such a good gag. That's such a good gag.
Really good, really good.
I'm happy, smiling joy! Just really excellent.
What is the meaning of this?
Now we have 2 victims?
Yeesh. Talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice is melted again.
Sorry.
Again?
Still not as good as Are You High? Really high? Sorry. One of the all-timer gags for me, I think. This is like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is no coinky-dink. You're with me, right, Miles Areno?
I would be if you didn't say coinky-dink, but yes, I am. And I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it.
Great minds think alike. Alrighty then. Time for another trip down memory lane.
Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah.
I still can't believe the IS-7 incident was Gregory's last case. More than it's been 18 long years since. Murder at a confectionery contest, and one of the participants, no less. Artie Frost.
Yeah, we have about 43 more minutes.
Yippee.
They pulled his body out of a treasure chest that was a part of Samson Tangaroa's chocolate tableau. He'd been hit in the head with a large rock salt lamp. Sorry, why was that so hard for me to say? He'd been hit in the head with a large rock salt lamp and subsequently bled to death. We found the lamp hidden inside the candy castle Delicious Scone had made for the contest. But then, before anyone had the chance to investigate Mr. Frost's own room, all of his icy creations had melted clean away.
years ago. This is my dad. December 24th, 9:05 p.m. Contest venue, Fountain Room. All of Mr. Frost's work destroyed. Mr. Von Karma wasn't very happy. He told us to get out, and in no uncertain terms.
So, what do we do now, Mr. E? I can't believe he just up and kicked us out. Von Karma's a total jerk.
Now, Eddie. It was always the job of the police and the prosecutor's office to investigate the scene.
Yeah, but he didn't have to talk to us like that. Who cares if we're cops or attorneys? We should all be working together to find the truth.
You can't assume that everybody's aims are the same as your own. You may wish to expose the truth, but others might prefer to accept things at face value. Which way of thinking is right will depend on the person.
But what if somebody innocent ends up behind bars because no one managed to uncover the truth?
It can happen. We are all human, police and prosecutors included. Which is why defense attorneys exist. Why
He is handsome in every frame.
He's handsome in every frame. He literally does not have a bad side. Cause he's just such a fucking dilf. I'm sorry, like,
Our job is to help people in just such situations. To be friends to the friendless. And friends to the fatherless. Yes, Sun Wong Cho voiced Gregory in the fan translation. Yeah.
I'm never living that down. But it's true, though.
It's true.
Friends to the friendless.
Now, we may not be able to investigate Mr. Frost's room as hoped. As we hoped? As hoped. But that doesn't mean we give up.
You're right, Mystery. I'm sorry. I should have thought more before I opened my big mouth.
You're young, Eddie. You'll learn soon enough.
I will! I promise!
I'm gonna eat so much paper! I'll grow big and strong!
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender, you look like you could use a little pick-me-up. I'm afraid this is all I have, but please, by any means.
Whoa! You're the best, Miss Bound!
Chocolates added to the court record. Thank you. A little sugar boost might actually help. Although, these are a little too sweet for my liking. And a little uniquely shaped. They're just... What do you mean, Greg? They just look like saltwater taffy. What are you talking about?
Is this like a snob moment for him?
Rather misshapen. What do you mean? They're just like little
they're
squares.
Just squares.
They're squares. What are you talking about? Are you like some kind of chocolate snob? He's like, I only have 80% cacao made from this one local patissier.
This bitch does live in LA.
I'm sorry if they're not to your taste.
No way, they're great. They're so sweet.
You're very kind. Imagine me, of all people, a mediocre confectioner.
What? You mean you made these yourself?
Yes. Samson loves chocolate, so I had to learn. Keeping him supplied with his favorite treats is just one of my many duties. Although he does spend most of the time coaching me on how to improve my technique.
Mr. Tangaroa sure is a lucky guy. Getting to eat homemade sweets made by the one and only Judy Bound whenever he wants sounds amazing.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Nope. Nothing at all.
Dear sweet Eddie, you really do still have a lot to learn.
I like them.
It seems you're quite committed to the work you do for Mr. Tangaroa, Ms. Bound.
Of course. What right would I have to stay here otherwise?
What do you mean by that?
I was abandoned as a baby, and Mr. Tangaroa took me in.
Sorry, I never could remember what their age difference was. He's 39 and she's 16. Okay, yeah, okay. For some reason, I thought he was younger.
That's right. One snowy Christmas Eve, many years ago, he found me on the steps of this very mansion. He saved my life, and became the father I never had.
Parent and child dynamics in my Ace Attorney investigations too? I'm fine. I'm normal. Literally fucking normal.
I can never repay him. So my work for him is the least I can do. And I'll be here for him for as long as he needs me.
That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I must be getting old. I'm welling up a little myself.
I'm going to throw up.
I'm going to fucking throw up because you know he's talking about what would have happened. You know he's thinking about, because he's always thinking about Miles. So you know he's thinking about, like, oh, what if it was my little Miles on the step there with what if I would never abandon him. He's my everything, my world. And then he does, because he is dead.
I'm ill. I'm so ill.
I hate my stupid baka life.
And to think today is Christmas Eve. And I can't even give him his present in person. I'd do anything to save him. Anything! Please, if there's something I can do to help, just say it.
We're very grateful, Miss Bound. Perhaps you could help us by answering a question. Did you know the victim?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
Sorry, I'm just like...
Real.
I'm just like... Ace Attorney Investigations 2! Sorry.
Oh, but if you wanted to see some of his work, I have a picture of the sculptures he made for the final.
My. They're stunning.
Aren't they? I think they're masterpieces. Who would have thought you could make such intricate statues out of flavored ice? Samson adored them too. Oh, hey, that's Taurus and Gemini, right?
I didn't know you were keen on constellation and the zodiac. I didn't know you were keen on constellations and the zodiac, Eddie.
Oh, I love it. The stories those stars can tell. Take Gemini, for example. See the lyre? That's what the harp is called. And the arrow and the... Hold up. The lyre doesn't have any strings. Huh. Did Mr. Frost forget to add them, maybe? That doesn't sound like something he'd forget to do. Wait, really? But I thought you just said you didn't know him very well. Oh, well, I just... He didn't seem like the type.
It seems she's got something to hide, too. You took his photograph yourself, Miss Bound?
Yes, I use this instant camera here. It develops the pictures as soon as you take them. It's so useful. Oh, I'd love to see it in action. Then why don't I take your picture?
Oh my god, I know what's coming.
Yes! Come on, Mr. E! Let's get a shot of the both of us.
Well, all right then. It would be a shame to waste a good hair day.
Shut up! I hate playing this game! Gregory!
Ready? Say cheese! There, all done. And the picture's yours to keep, Mr. Fender. Oh my gosh, thank you so much! That's such a cool camera. Well, it's the only one we've got, so we use it for all our picture-taking needs. It's very convenient, but the lack of negatives is something of a shame.
So there aren't any negatives for us to reference, huh? I assume Mr. Tangaroa used this same camera during the contest.
Yes, you assume correctly. He used it for some work-in-progress pictures of his seascape. And later to take some photos of the other contestants' works.
But didn't you take a picture of the body when you discovered it? And didn't you discover the body while the judging was still underway?
Yes. Samson wanted pictures of all the entrances, all the entrance completed rooms. But the film ran out just as he finished photographing Mr. Gusto's work. So he asked me to go put in a new cartridge. He seemed to think there should have been more shots left than there were.
In other words, the film ran out sooner than expected.
Yes. The number of shots he took didn't line up with the number of shots remaining. But he thought maybe he'd just lost track somewhere along the way.
But had he really, though?
I went to our living area to change the film and was passing through the fountain room on my way back when I heard the sound of something break and collapse in Samson's room. Samson? Are you in there?
Mr. Latouche!
Mr. Frost's body was just lying there. I was in total shock. It was all too much. But I remember I called the police and then I went to tell everybody else. And the camera, it's been with me ever since.
I see. I'd be grateful if you could lend us the camera and this picture, Miss Bound.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. Instant camera added to the court record. Mr. Frost's room added to the court record.
Hi, Bad.
Detective Bad! Miss Scone! Are they done investigating?
They're done with me, that's for certain. That big meanie told me to clear off. Honestly, that mannequins will be the ends of me. The cheek of him.
Guess he got tired of people cluttering up his crime scene.
Did he run you off too, Detective Bad? Yeah. Von Karma seems to think I'm a nuisance. Can't do things his way with me around.
Why would Mr. Von Karma go so far as to exclude his own lead detective?
Still, got a pretty good look at the scene. As for Gusto, he's enjoying a nice little chat right now in Frost's room. What about? About the fact that Ms. Bound said she saw him going in there during the contest.
Mr. Gusto went into Mr. Frost's room.
That's right. And I have to say, he looked very much like he didn't want to be seen. I don't know what he could have been up to. Well, he's candidate number 1 at the moment, as the guy who melted Frost's work.
But is that really why Mr. Gusto went into Mr. Frost's room?
Got a photo of the room right here. If you need it, it's all yours. Wait, what? Why would you just give it to us? Do I gotta spell it out for you, kid?
Banana bread out of the oven, yes!
Oh my god, banana bread's sweet. I'm offering to help you guys. I want the truth about this case to come out.
Detective?
Really, Detective Bad? Mr. Von Karma won't be happy about this. Yeah, well, I'm not Von Karma's stooge. If he's gonna stonewall my investigation, then I'm not gonna play by the book either. Can't let some pesky rules keep me from finding the truth. Now can I, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. Thank you, Detective. Ugh. Ugh.
Wow, I can't believe you won him over, Mystery.
Well, I haven't the foggiest what you're all going. Well, I haven't the foggiest what you're all going on about. But
Okay.
well, I haven't the foggiest what you're all going on about. But it's the new friends, eh?
It's definitely nice to have the good detective on our side, that's for sure. All right, let's take a look at that photograph.
Here. Look at my photograph. Every time I see it, it makes me laugh.
Could you explain what's so comedic about this, Detective?
Nickelback.
Oh. I'm not sure they're a band yet. I'm not sure they
I'm just
exist
thinking
yet.
of that Vine that's like, you know, look at this graph.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I know about Nickelback before it was cool.
Before it existed.
Yeah. Yikes, there's nothing left of his flavored ice sculptures but puddles.
The floor appears to be completely covered in a pale blue liquid. Okay, never mind. Nickelback did exist. Because this would have been 2001, right? 2000. Yeah, 2000. Yeah. All right. So Bad does know about Nickelback. I should compare this with the photo I just borrowed from Miss Bound. I assume that the unplugged power cord has something to do with all of this.
Yeah. Once that was out of the socket, the display cases lost power, and up the temperature went. Looks like they were all connected to the same power strip.
Do you have any idea when it was unplugged?
Nope. Still working on that. Those sculptures were beautiful. What a waste.
You can say that again. I should have taken a few more bites out of him while I had the chance.
So they tasted good?
Did they ever? I never tried ice so scrumptious in all my life.
Really? Man, I wish I could have had a bite.
Well, scrumptious except for the salty bit, of course. That was unbearable.
The salty bit?
It's in the other photo you've got there. This bit. The, Arby thing.
Gemini's lyre.
Wait, that's why it had no strings? Because you ate them?
I didn't eat that much, you cheeky little devil. I told you it was all horrible and salty.
It's interesting that only one particular part of this one particular sculpture tasted different from the rest. And could somebody other than Miss Scone really be responsible for eating the rest of the strings? Did you notice anything else, Miss Scone?
Come to think of it, I did. There was a funny little mark on Chillywinks's work. It was 2 little letters. Let me see if I can draw it for you. There we go. Yes, it looked just like that.
It's almost like a signature or something. Wait!
I just knew Mr. Frost wouldn't have made that harp without strings. He's not the type to skip an important detail like that.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Miss Bound, but are you certain you didn't know Mr. Frost particularly well?
What? No, I barely knew him, I swear.
Is that so? You certainly seem to have some strong opinions about his attitude toward his work.
No, I just... The sculptures were so carefully made, I didn't think he'd miss something so important.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. You have a more personal connection to his work than that.
What makes you say that?
I have an item of evidence that appears to have been one of Mr. Frost's possessions, and it shares a key feature with another piece of evidence.
Well, I won't know what you're talking about if you don't share. So, what are these two pieces of evidence of yours?
Which two items point to Mr. Frost? This is the first.
Take that!
And now the second.
Take that!
Miss Scone found 2 letters carved into Mr. Frost's ice sculptures. I think they were a signature of sorts. After all, it's not unusual for an artist to initial their work.
I guess not.
That's right, dear. It's just like you said. Chillywinks' statues had the letters P-H carved in them, plain as day.
P-H? Shouldn't it be A-F?
You'd think so, but take a look at this. It's the seal we found at the crime scene. It seems reasonable to assume that it fell from Mr. Frost's pocket. And when pressed into the surface of an item, it would leave behind the letters PH. The same pottery mark we see imprinted on the bottom of the items in the tea set.
The same pottery mark?
We have already established that the tea set is the work of the sculptor Paul Alik. From that, we can assume that these same letters would mark any item out as a piece of his work. A fact of which you are well aware, correct, Ms. Bound?
Well, yes. I know that he always marks his work with his initials like that. He's never revealed his true identity in public, so it's the only way to know his works are truly his.
You mean Paul Halik was...
That's right, Detective. Artie Frost had another identity. He was no ordinary confectioner, at least as far as Miss Bound was concerned. For you see, Mr. Frost was in fact a fan of sculptures. Mr. Frost was, in fact, none other than the famed sculptor Paul Alik.
What? Mr. Frost and Paul Leek were the same person? But it's not like the mark's hard to copy, though. Anyone who's seen it can fake being him with it. Not exactly conclusive proof that Frost was who you say he was.
It was proof enough for Miss Bound. What matters is that she believed it. His true identity will have to be investigated by the good people of the precinct.
Alright. We'll have the boys look into it.
I should have known I couldn't hide it from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So you admit it. You were aware of who Mr. Frost really was?
I was.
When I discovered his body, I saw the seal you found. Don't ask me how, but just knew straight away that he was my dear Paul Halik. Imagine, his entries in a confectionery contest were his final legacy. A great man like that.
And be honest. Did you enter Mr. Frost's room at any point?
What? Why are you asking me that?
A photograph of Mr. Frost's room. I'd like to know when it was taken.
Oh, I must have gotten it mixed up with the one Samson took during the judging.
Objection!
I'm afraid I find that rather hard to believe. You said yourself that the camera ran out of film during the judging. And that you've had charge of the camera since before Mr. Tangaroa had the chance to visit Mr. Frost's room. That's how you were able to take that picture when you discovered Mr. Frost's body.
I suppose so.
This suggests that you took only 2 pictures with the new film. One of Mr. Frost's body, and one of his room. But I have a piece of evidence that says otherwise.
You do?
Which piece of evidence contradicts the assumption that Miss Bound only took 2 pictures?
That's a really good question.
Is there anything in the crime scene notes?
I guess this would really...
Takes photos that develop instantly. A new film cartridge has 20 exposures, but there are only 3 remaining. So I guess this?
Take that!
Yeah.
The camera?
You gave the picture of the body to the police, and the picture of Mr. Frost's room to me.
Oh, and you gave us that picture you took of me and Mr. Edgeworth, too.
3 photographs in total. And yet, the film cartridge in this camera only has 3 exposures remaining. Out of a total of 20. You took more pictures, and I want to know what of. I'll need to see all the photos you took. Perhaps then, we'll finally learn what you were really up to.
I'm so sorry. I confess, I've been lying to you. These are all shots of Frost's room. I'm so sorry. Looks like she took pictures of his work from every possible angle. And when they were taken, the ice still hadn't melted yet. Wait. Don't tell me it was you. It was. At least, I'm pretty sure it was.
You are? Why?
Well, you see, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Leek's work, as you know. I was petrified that they might be ruined, what with the investigation that was going on and everything. So I thought I should at least capture the sculptures on film for posterity.
And how did that make them melt?
I think perhaps I was so intent on getting the perfect photographs that I might have tripped over the power cord without noticing.
By mistake? Are you sure?
I didn't notice it at the time, but, well, how could I have been so careless as to cause the loss of his final masterpieces?
That seems a little convenient to me. I'm not sure I believe it. But I'm not in a position to refute it either.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Please, don't worry about it. The important thing is that you told us the truth.
What he said. No hard feelings, Ms. Bound. Thank you, Dad. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth.
Raymond's like, it's okay, I do that too. Or it's not Raymond anymore, Eddie. Eddie, like, it's okay.
Real?
I do that all the time. And then Miles gets really mad at me because he's like, no, that's my dad.
Mr. Edgeworth, picture's yours. Hope it helps.
Oh, hey.
It's Mr. Shitty.
Are you infernal nuisances still here? You don't know when to give up. Linger for as long as you like. The answer is still the same. You are not a part of this investigation.
Whether we're part of it or not, we'll uncover the truth nonetheless.
It seems you don't know when to shut up either, but I commend you on your stubbornness. My face twists into one of evil.
Mr. Von Karma, I'm afraid I'm the one responsible for Mr. Frost's work melting.
What? What is the meaning of this?
I'm so sorry. And to you, Mr. Gusto.
Oh shit, I have to, okay, wait, hold on.
Not concern of mine.
Thank you.
I love when we make Tony
Hearts
do
and
the
love.
accent tour every night.
Every night, round the world, Mrs. Worldwide.
I didn't do anything, and Mr. Von Karma agrees.
Nothing at all, Mr. Gusto? You went into Mr. Frost's room, didn't you? Perhaps you could tell us why.
Sure, I was... Objection! Silence! You are not to give the attorney even the tiniest shred of information. Judy Pound, you are coming with me. I have reason to believe that you are an accomplice of the accused, Samson Tangeroa.
Alright, well now I have to do it.
Ach, Miles Edgeworth, why do you have such small breasts?
The way you said that, like he was on his deathbed.
It certainly does not run in the family.
Those were his last words.
That's what he said before they gave him the lethal injection. Oh yeah, because I was my German accent on my demo reel was like an old hag German cat. And so I was like, I was trying to practice doing my old lady voice with a German accent. But in order to get into the old lady voice, I had to go,
Edgy poo, and then I had to add the German accent from there. But you know, I had to stop. It gets edgy poo, gets it into the right mouth shape.
it was really awful.
I was glad that I had, like, myself muted except for when I was speaking, because I just kept, like, fucking cracking up laughing every time you did that.
It's the only way I could springboard.
No,
I will be interrogating you personally, so you had better get your story in order.
I understand.
Wait, please! I'm not done questioning her myself!
And you think I care because... Don't ask, didn't ask, don't care, plus L, or however it goes, however it is going. Bad, Gusto, and you, Shkone. I have questions for all of you, and I expect answers. Fine by me.
Oh, you could at least go. Oh, you could at least ask nicely, mannequins.
He took literally everyone with him.
Indeed. Well, I suppose that means there's little point in us hanging around either.
Small Press, the prequel, not the prequel. It is the prequel. This is so sad. This is the Daigyakutin Saibon of small breasts.
Perhaps it's time we got going anyway. It is rather late. I hope the snow has let up. I wouldn't want to get caught in traffic and be late to get home and see Miles.
You're right. Home time. Guess my stomach's in agreement too.
The snow! Oh my gosh, the snow. Oh my gosh, the snow. Also, sorry, Big Clingy, just and anyone else, just so we all know, Grace has not finished. Grace did not get to case 5.
Oh, listen, any spoilers will roll right off of me.
No.
I did get to case 5, I believe, but I just didn't finish it.
Yes, I know, but I want it to be fresh for you. But okay.
Well,
oh, ooh, ooh.
All right, let's go grab a burger before my own stomach starts grumbling too.
Yeah, no worries. You didn't really spoil anything, but I just wanted you to know, just in case.
And if you had, I wouldn't have known.
Yeah, but you know.
Sounds good to me. Let's eat up and rest up. We'll need to be fighting fit for tomorrow.
Yay! He looks like Susato. Susato does that same pose. She's like,
he does.
We will indeed. And our first port of call will be with Mr. Tangaroa.
Oh my gosh, we finished so perfectly!
That was a great ending point.
I'm imagining Tony shoving her head into the fountain and making drowning gorilla noises. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm trying to waterboard myself to escape from the emotional pain caused by Ace Attorney. Incredible timing. I love Ace Attorney.
Real.
I love Ace Attorney. Guys, did you know that? Is this the... That's the autosave.
Tony was neutral on Ace Attorney for a long time, but she's finally come out with her stance tonight.
tonight. It only took, 5 years? Before I finally decided that I love Ace Attorney. It's, yeah. Oh, no. I've heard of it, Grace. It's like, yeah, the one that it's called Ace Attorney. The main character's that guy, his name is Ace, right? And he's the attorney. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Mr. Attorney.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly do probably have over 500 hours of Ace Attorney immersement. I got into Ace Attorney very late 2019. I want to say like October 2019, because they had just come out with like, I think it was like they had just released it on Steam ? Or something, or like the HD trilogy or something like that. And I had literally like never heard of it before ever, because I get very like blinders on when I'm interested in something and nothing else exists.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, AAI Trilogy 2019 was February, but I hadn't seen it until that. I hadn't seen it till the fall, because I remember I was doing storyboard revs on Polly Pocket at that time, and I wasn't doing my work at all. I was just watching Ace Attorney streams. Oh yeah.
I will say I downloaded Ace Attorney because it was like a mobile game. It was released on like the App Store or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I got stuck in the hotel room in the first case, like the free case that you didn't have to pay for.
Oh.
And I closed the app.
No!
And I never reopened it. And then the pandemic happened, and then I rediscovered.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Isn't that beautiful? That's genuinely like worlds colliding because of visual novel Ace Attorney. Oh yeah, like I am a storyboard artist. I guess I could still be. I haven't done storyboard work for a while because of the like mass layoffs that haven't happened, which is why I decided to finally go ahead and do a voice acting demo reel.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, so no, like I worked on like Polly Pocket, on Carmen Sandiego, Strawberry Shortcake, the one that killed me, Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime. Most horribly run show in the entire world. Genuinely killed me. And I was playing DGS while I was boarding on Sonic, so
damn.
It was like, I was like boarding from like 9 a.m. to 3 a.m. and then thinking about DGS for like the next 4 hours, and then just like desperately like barely eyes open, like, guys, this crest on Asogi is like, it's the same as this one. Guys, what do you think it means? Guys! And then they have to be like, it doesn't mean anything, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was dying 9 to 5 and taking drugs once a week, yeah. Mr. the Hedge. Yeah, no, like, okay, Prime kills me because the actual writing, like, it just really was like, you could tell, all of us could tell how much the writers did not know the characters at all. Like how much we were like, we had theories that it was like a canned script that they just like pitched to Sega, and then Sega was like, sure. But anything good that came out of that show was genuinely because we all worked crazy overtime and like pushed for some cool ideas, and like we were like, this doesn't make sense. Should we like whatever? Like, you know, the same 6 background characters used over and over again in the crowds. Yeah. Yeah, it's because they just, like, the show was managed so poorly that they just, like, had no sense of what the budget should have actually been. Yes, this thing is, okay, thank you for saying that, Big Clingy, because I finally, okay, this is like one of the most proudest moments of my storyboarding career is that Shadow was they didn't like how Shadow was being written. The director, our director got like, I don't know if he was allegedly fired. Allegedly, I think he was fired. They said he decided to leave. I don't know, whatever. So that guy had to leave, and then we had another director. His name was Eric Wise, and he came in and he did like storyboarding on SpongeBob and stuff. Like he was pretty great. And he was like, "Do we have any Sonic fans like on the crew? Because we want to know how we want to like kind of I want to know more about the characters as the director." And so I was like, me.
Oh
I know
God.
I know about Sonic. I know about Shadow the Hedgehog. So I'm just like sitting there like I was, I think, probably the most shocker, the most outspoken of all the artists on my team, because mostly artists are pretty like introverted and quiet. But I wasn't. So I mean, I can be introverted, but like not when I'm talking about Shadow the Hedgehog. So it was just like me, one other guy on our board's team, and the director were just like sitting in our own little Skype call, like talking about, he was like, we really want to like bring out like the, you know, a human side of Shadow, or like a softer side of him. And I was like, well, can I tell you about Maria? And then he came back and was like, yeah, Sega said we can't do anything with Maria at all. And I was like, oh, that sucks. But we were still like always trying to like push to like put in those better character moments with him. So it really was just like trying desperately to like shove as much actual character into Shadow as we possibly could. And I'm like really happy with, you know, how that happened. But anyways, yes,
That is so cool, Tony.
Yeah.
It's also really interesting to me to like hear how a director works with like storyboard artists and not like, because I'm familiar with like the way it works for actors, but So you literally were the best part of the show is what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just me. We had our whole team, the whole storyboards team was incredible. We were all, we all put a lot of time in. Like a lot.
Oh God.
But yeah. Yes. They said that we couldn't reference the Shadow the Hedgehog games because they like wanted to erase it from like their history. They didn't want to think about it. They wanted to like pretend it didn't exist because it was like, oh yeah, like it was like I went into the stream expecting it to be a break from my Sonic brain rot. Oh, sorry. Bro.
Really funny.
Sorry. I think about Shadow the Hedgehog constantly. I love that guy. I have a little Shadow plushie downstairs.
You're literally his number one advocate. It's sounding like to me.
Yeah. So, but I'm happy you guys. That all that matters to me is that like people who like Shadow liked him in Prime. I don't need anything else, really. Yeah. Would you kill me if I said I'm not a big Shadow fan, never have been? No, it's like because when I was a kid, I fucking hated Shadow, actually. I was like, oh my gosh, they're just trying to make like emo Sonic, like I don't like Shadow. I'm skipping all the Shadow episodes of Sonic X. And then well, look at me now. But yeah. But I'm happy to have like brought, you know. Oh, and the other thing was I don't know anything about Silver, so I can't really speak on him.
Silver has almost Eustace Winter energy.
Well, that's kind of great. Now I kind of want to know. Now I want to know. Yeah, I mean, like as long as the people enjoyed Shadow, then it was like mission accomplished. I will take the 2 years, full year and a bit of sleep deprivation to the max. Yeah.
Hopefully you got some money out of it as well.
I certainly did. Yes. But
Okay.
sometimes money really is not worth it. But Prime was also like, I think that it was kind of divine intervention timing wise that I was doing Sonic at the same time as playing DGS, because I think it just made me that much more like unhinged and attached to like the like figuring out my theories, because it was like literally the only thing that like I felt that like story wise that I was like, because everything was so fucked with Sonic, and I felt like I was fighting it, and with DGS it was like something I could sink my teeth into. It just made me crazy. So it was like, you know, serendipitous, I guess. Yeah, okay, Amy in Prime, I really liked Rusty Rose. I also really liked, I did like 9 because I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh, this is what would happen if it was like, if Tails never got, if Tails never got to have love and light. I compared chins, and I was right. Anyways. Oh, dude! That's, okay, no, that's so fucking based of you. Polly Pockets are great. I used to play with them as a kid, too. I used to put the little rubber clothes in my mouth and, like, chew on them. And, like,
I was literally about to say they were so chewable.
yeah, they're very chewable. But no, Polly Pocket's great. I love Polly Pocket. I think it's the toys were great. They were just, like, little mini, it was like Legos with more facial features, you know?
Exactly.
Anyways, yeah, that was a little bit of a lore dump, but I'm happy to sit and chat with everyone. Yeah. The full interior. Did you ever have those ones that were like a little shell almost that opened up and it was like a little thing on the inside, like a little diorama? I loved those.
I
too.
didn't, but my rich friend did.
I
so jealous.
there was something about the tiny purses and like the tiny shoes, the way the tiny shoes would slip on, and it was just like there was something so satisfying about like dressing up your Polly Pocket in different things, and like their little cheerleader pom-poms you would slip on their hand, and then you could like raise their hands and then they would like that. It was, anyways. Yes, the shell. Wow, Big Clee, this is based as fuck. Wow,
I love this moment.
this is great. This is like,
I love that we ended on a perfect ending note, and then we have spent 15 minutes,
right?
Very well deserved 15 minutes doing a Tony lore dump and also Polly Pocket nostalgia moment.
Polly Pocket connection.
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
I was so mad at like age 12 when my mom gave away my like plastic Ziploc of Polly Pockets.
That's so sad. Oh no. Aw.
It's okay. It went to a good cause, but I was still mad about it because I was 12.
Yeah, that's not too old for Polly Pockets.
It wasn't.
Oh my gosh, the limo that had a pool. Oh, that's, yeah, I love that. Because then they would, okay, this is something they also always did with, like, I was more into Polly Pockets than I was into Barbies. I actually didn't really have many Barbies. But, like, the toys,
all the Barbies, the Two Princesses movie I was obsessed with. So I did have the...
Which ones?
Yeah. I'm just like you. You're just like me.
It's something
with the evil
can
Preminger.
See. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Princess and the Pauper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. But something that they would do all the time with toys in that era is they would have the warm water. If you put them in warm water, their like clothes or their toenails would change color or something. And so like with like things like the Polly Pocket pool or like Barbie pool or whatever, like you would have those, like you would fill it with warm water and then like their toenails would change color. It was like, this is so cool. Anyways. There's something
Me
about
when I'm
like
12 and the toy gimmicks work on me.
yeah, no, literally. I love the toy gimmicks. This is so much 90s kid nostalgia because I'm 27.
Wait, Tony, I thought you were younger than me. Am I crazy?
My birthday's in November. What year?
1997?
Yeah, I'm 97. What year are you?
Oh my god. Wow, my life has been changed. I really
Are
thought
you-
you were like
are
2
you
years younger than me.
Are you 98?
No, I'm 97 June.
Yeah. Okay, you're older than me, like by a few months.
That's right. I'm a hag. I'm an old hag.
know.
And I'm bringing you my wisdom.
Yeah.
Going to bed.
Yeah. I did not have the magnetic clothes because they pissed me off because I liked the rubber ones.
Yeah, those weren't. Those never worked. But
Yeah, it's
I
like-
also inherited Polly Pockets from my rich friend, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. 33 is not that. Yeah. It's like no. You would grow up with similar toys because my brother is 4 years older than me, and we definitely all kind of like played with the same sort of toys. That's right. I'm an old hag. Yeah. And also like in that time, I think that there were like the trends of like kids' toys changed less frequently.
Like the brands were established.
Yeah, like it was less fast paced. It was slower paced than it is now. Because right now we're very fast paced. My friends who had the Polly Pockets were rich. Yeah, like my cousins had like I used to go over to their house to play Polly Pockets, and they had this massive bin of them, and we would all play them together. But it was kind of like a collective toy that got like accumulated from all the cousins and everything. Yeah, fads didn't move as fast, exactly. Yeah. Now I'm just how expensive are Polly Pockets? It was like they I don't know because I was never the one buying them. I just
Probably
remember
not that expensive. It's just like
Yeah.
an quote unquote unnecessary expense.
Exactly. And like when
But
I
it
got
was necessary to me.
Exactly. Yeah. And like when I got older, I got into Webkins, and those were not cheap.
Those were yeah,
Those were kind of expensive.
ridiculous.
Those were ridiculously expensive, but I did really enjoy the online play of it. So fucking Webkins, Grace, let's go! Yeah. Oh. And now I also had Littlest Pet Shops, but now all of those are like gone. Like I think I tried looking for them when I was at my house last and no sign. Neither hide nor hair. R.I.P. It's fine. It's possible we met each other on online Webkins in one of those contests. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Or a Club Penguin.
Yes, okay, I did.
Or Neopet.
Except for like those things where like you had to pay for an online subscription, like for Club Penguin. I could never
I didn't pay for that.
No, I only ever had the free one, so I could only have 2 Puffles. And then you go over to someone else's Igloo, and they have every color of Puffle, and they have 2 of them, and I'm like,
so mad.
Whatever. I only get
This
my
is
white
when
one.
I was radicalized.
It's my villain origin story. Nothing to smile about in my life, except for Kay Faraday.
So true.
The happy, smiling joy animal. I love her so much. Okay, I actually do have to go. Thank you for sitting and chatting with me about, like, Polly Pocket and Sonic and Webkins and shit for, like, 20 minutes. I believe next week. I mean, I don't have... Oh my gosh, next week is April 1st. Oh my gosh. April Fool's joke Oh, you have this, Kay? Slay. Epic slay win. Yay! Yay. Father, daughter. I love that she's like bigger than him. I think that's hilarious.
A good April Fool's stream. We just watch all of Cardcaptor Sakura because her birthday is April 1st.
I just watched both of those movies and I was screaming. They're really good. Anyways, yes. Okay. Yes. Pretend you're gonna play Latent to Torture. Ha! Yes. That would be good. Yeah. No, let's do it. Okay. I keep wanting to stay and talk, and I have to not. Okay. So next week, same time, same place, same them, same beautiful them. I'm gonna go have something to eat. And I hope you guys all have a good night. It was so much fun. I love hanging out with you guys. And I'll see you next week. Smile and joy, peace and blessings. Happy fun time. Bye.
Happy fun time.